Scott, it's Ross. Your father is dead. I'm deeply sorry for your loss. James!
Master Scott, would now be a good time to talk, sir?
Guess.
Erica here from the company would like to talk to you about your father's wishes.
Let me guess. You want me to run this pig dog of a company and she's here to talk me into it?
Actually, no. Your father was well aware of your dislike for his company and, believe it or not, had no succession plan for you. His considerable shares in the company will be yours, provided that certain criteria are met, of course.
What kind of criteria?
Well, for one, your father requires that you go to Newtown College.
In Boston? No way. I have no interest in rich kids and their petulant bullshit.
If I may, sir, Zulu is planning to make a very large donation to the college, and I think your time there will be much better than you planned or expected to be.
So you're telling me I have to go to college and I have to be the one kid whose father bought a building in order to force my hand?
You don't have to go. Zulu would employ you with a senior level management position, and you could continue to stay here in Seattle and work.
Work for Zulu. Never. What you guys do is barbaric. Jesus! Zulu really is a bunch of assholes, huh?
If you don't go to college and you don't work for Zulu, you'll be forced to sell your father's shares, you'll have to move out of this house, give up everything you've been accustomed to, your electronics equipment, your video games, your computers. Even James would return to Zulu.
You can't take James. He's part of the family.
Mr. Peterson, you have until the end of the week to decide. I'll just see myself out.
Yeah, right, yeah. Just decide. Well, Les, it appears I have no choice. Pack my shit, I'm going to Boston.
Right away, sir.
Oh, right, and Les, one more thing. James is coming with me.
Absolutely. You know, I'm still not sure that taking an orangutan to college is allowed.
Maybe not. But I'd like to see you keep your job. And it's also the only way that we can keep the lawyers off my back. And it's also the best way that you and I can maintain the lifestyle that we've become so accustomed to.
I understand.
You should come see us when we're settled in Boston.
Maybe. But I'm not so sure I'm a big fan of that faux intellectualism there.
Oh, no, don't worry. That's a Cambridge thing. Cambridge, not Boston. Two cities divided by a river and their mutual distaste for each other.
Oh?
Yeah. Cambridge is indeed shit. We will not be going there. I hate it.
Well, that makes sense. Sounds like a hellhole.
Yeah.
I apologize for conflating Cambridge with Boston.
No worries, Les. Just tell everyone you know that Cambridge is filled with a bunch of jerks who went to MIT in like the late 70s, and now they walk around like they invented the fucking jet engine.
That's oddly specific.
I understand. I really don't want to go to college. left a show I attended, so... What do I do, James? If I don't go to college, you go back to Zulu. If only I could send you to do my classes while, I pursued my passion, like electronics. If only. That could work, right? Let me make a call.
I mean, the whole idea is preposterous. It's ludicrous. It's totally ridiculous.
You knew my father, Dean Gaffney. You're aware of just how much money he threw into this place. I don't think it should be a problem.
But what would he study? So what are your plans for the next 4 years?
I don't really know. I guess I should get a job. I've never really done anything with my life, so I don't really know what I want to do. Okay. Thanks.
Well, Scott, I can't make any guarantees. Don't even know if this place will be here in a month.
Okay. Well, it seems like a decent place. It just needs some customers.
Law office is upstairs. Macmillan Associates. They don't shut down the bar and make this all into office space.
I'll just tell them no.
Doesn't matter. If I can't come up the rent, my landlord's gonna throw me out anyway.
How much do you owe?
$60,000? Wouldn't happen to know any rich kids with that kind of money, would you?
Hey, Professor. Serving animals in here now? That's low. Even for you. Trash?
Hey, man. That animal happens to be a clever ape.
Oh, really? If this ape is so clever, why doesn't he ask the professor here to enroll him in law school? After all, law school is for the real elite, the chosen few. So, this ape graduates with a law degree? I'll buy your stupid bar back.
Challenge accepted.
Well, James, better make it an early night. Classes start at 8:30 a.m.
This is a nightmare. James, you're supposed to be studying. The professor's counting on you. So am I. Hit the books, or you can kiss that mini golfing trip goodbye.
We are live at Newtown College in Boston, Massachusetts, at the site of the animal rights protest over the controversial decision to build a new research wing paid for by Seattle animal export company Zulu. Zulu, founded by Jefferson Peterson in 1964, founded in 1964 by Jefferson Peterson, has bases all along the Ivory Coast where they capture animals and ship them in crates to Seattle, where they're often sold into captivity. Word on the street is Peterson's heir apparent, Scott Peterson, is attending Newtown, though an anonymous source from the college indicates he's been seen partying in the Back Bay until 3 a.m. Just what Zulu is really doing here in Boston remains to be seen. Is the new Peterson hoping to set up an East Coast office? This is June O'Connor for Channel 5 News. Founded in 1964 by Jefferson Peterson, has bases all along the Ivory Coast. And in another shocking revelation in this whole Zulu situation, it appears Scott Peterson has sent his pet orangutan to the protest as a mockery. Scott Peterson, if you're watching this, Please call Channel 5 immediately and explain yourself. This is June O'Connor.
Hi, June. Yeah, this is Scott Peterson. I have to put an end to this right now. This is getting out of hand.
Scott, let's do this face to face. I'll bring a camera down and we can get this on the public record.
All right, I'll be at JJ Foley's.
I'll see you at 9 a.m. And Scott, don't miss it.
Okay, I want to set the record straight here. I'm not my father. I know what he did, and I want you to know I'm not like that. Further, I think Zulu are crooks. Okay? I'm only here because they blackmailed me. They threatened my family butler, and they implied they would put our family pet in captivity. I don't really even want to attend Newtown. Like, Zulu is forcing my hand in that as well, okay? In fact, I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be.
Well, you know, I don't want to be like my father either. He works for Macmillan and Associates, and they're hell-bent on taking over your bar and converting it into a steakhouse for greedy executives.
That's disgusting. All right, so I'm a vegan, and I want to turn this bar into a force for good.
Dad, I need to let you know that Scott Peterson, he has an orangutan working at his bar. I cannot stand the jerk. You know, for a man who claims to be all about animal rights, he's all about animal wrongs. Look, isn't there anything we can do legally or less so? I don't even think he's attending Newtown.
So you think he's sending the monkey instead?
I would not put it past that creep. He's just trying to appease his father's last wishes. Probably going to use the money and the power to do some other disgusting things.
Don't worry, sweetie. I'll take care of this. They don't call me the exterminator for nothing.
Dad, they don't call you that.
They don't call me Jim Savage for nothing.
Dad, please do not say that.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Mac Jr.? Yeah. The Rat King is going out on the town. We discussed this. You're the Rat King. You're the Rat King. Yeah. You're the Rat King. I know there were a lot of Jell-O shots, but I still expect you to remember sinister plans. Right. Thank you. Now deploy the hawk.
We need to keep the pressure on Newtown to adopt a completely vegan campus.
Yes.
Yeah, we
yes.
can't have this happen.
Can I say something? I actually gotta say something. Sorry. Okay, so I know my words may seem shallow.
Yes.
I know you have no reason to believe me.
No.
I'm not my father. I am not responsible for the crimes of Zulu, but I take them on my shoulders nonetheless, because to me, like the innocent slaughtered, Zulu is already dead.
Eat shit, owl fucker!
My interests include electronics, animal rights, and the spirit world.
Yes.
Which is why I am publicly encouraging all of you to dump your stocks, whoever has stocks in this fucking company, and help me drive this goddamn company into the ground, okay? In case you don't know where I'll be working at TJ Foley's as a bar scientist, where we're only serving vegan foods.
Sweet.
And we'll be helping anyone against the struggle against Newtown, okay?
Excellent.
All right.
Vegan, do it! All right. Foley's.
Ah, Master Scott. So good to hear your voice, sir.
Les! How are you? How did you know to call here?
Well, I'm splendid, sir. Thank you. I've been speaking to Dean Gaffney.
You spoke to the dean?
Indeed. She says you're doing quite well. I was so pleased I thought I'd come pay you a visit. Lunch, Master Scott? My treat?
Yes, that would be awesome. When are you coming?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow! Awesome. Okay, so let me just juggle my schedule around, okay?
Now, Master Scott, it was intended for you to spend your time in classes at Newtown and focus on your studies. I hope my visit isn't a primer for a long-term vacation.
Les, you heard it from the dean herself, right? There are no worries here. No worries at all.
Quite. I'll see you tomorrow then, sir, bright and early, say 1 o'clock. Peterson Cafe in the family wing. Great. Cheers. Mr. O'Connor.
Stop. There you are.
Here to grill me for more questions? Only pledged my case too many times.
No, I wanted to tell you that I saw an admirable man speak today, and I'm watching him follow through on his convictions. I'm just really scared of becoming my father, and so when I see someone with a silver spoon taking their own path, it's kind of hard to believe until you see it.
Well, this jackass following through on his convictions might have just cocked things up for the people around him.
What are you talking about?
My butler, Les. He's coming to Boston tomorrow. He's gonna find out the truth. I'm gonna be cut off financially. Les is gonna be out of a job, and James. They're gonna take James, and he is going to be the property of Zulu.
But if Les is coming to Boston, I don't think he's gonna fire himself. You know, I think we're getting worked up over nothing.
He's not like that. The guy's proper. Everything I wish my father would. He'd get himself fired because he thinks there's less shame in that. I've just I've messed things up trying to be some rogue vegan maverick hotshot.
If he's like a father, and it's clear you two are close, you can work something out. Plus, I think a rogue vegan maverick hotshot is kind of sexy. That's fucking disgusting. You're a fucking cunt. You're gross. Fuck you.
It's natural. It's a human thing.
That's not
It's a
fucking
condition.
natural.
You're making fun of my condition. I'm sorry.
I want to die.
You know, birds do this to their babies all the time. It's true. The babies don't complain. They lap that shit up.
Are you my mama bird?
I'll be your papa bird.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
was that?
Oh, it's just my pager.
What time is it?
7:15. Why?
I need James.
Hey, Mr. Romance. Do you have a fax machine I could use? It's my dad.
Yeah. It's in the pantry. Fresh toner. Listen, maybe if you're free later, we can have full penetrative sex instead of just fist clenching and eating cream.
I'd love it.
Hey, buddy.
Anyway, are you feeling sick today? No. Are you feeling sick today?
Hey, Scott. Hi, James. I gotta run. It's my dad. He wants me to meet him at the office for some reason. See you later for that full penetrative sex.
Definitely.
Dad, you wanted to see me?
Hi, sweetie. I just wanted to let you know that I took care of that brat, Scott Peterson. I'm not going to sit idly by while he screws my little girl.
What did you do?
I made it a family matter. That Zulu butler is coming in from Seattle, and he's going to take the ape away, and he's going to send Scott Peterson back home penniless with his cocky little tail between his legs.
No, Dad, listen, I was wrong about Scott. We need to fix this.
What, now he's Scott? You little harlot. Hey, Mac Jr. Yeah. Round up the usual goon squad. We've got a chance at some assets here. With Zulu lower than ever and Peterson out of the way, that fucking lapdog of a butler's next in line. What I propose? I propose you dismember the fucker and make it look like the ape did it. No, there's no Rat King. No, not this time. Not this time. Bye, Mac Jr.
Les! Sorry I'm late. I just got here in class.
Mr. Scott, so good to see you.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but don't classes adjourn at 2:15?
We do. Rowing. I'm on the Newton rowing team. That's why I'm so moist. I love that sea brine. What are you doing?
You collecting power. So you said you were in class?
Yeah. I'm on the Newton rowing team. They get out earlier in the academic classes, so we get some shower time. And I skipped that by wearing this. Feel it. Whoa.
Well, you're right. But Master Scott, we both know that you weren't in rowing class. For that matter, we both know that you have not been attending Newtown at all. I can't believe that after all these years, you don't have a little bit more respect for Newtown.
Alright, you're right. But you know how much I care for James. Neither of us had a choice in this. I didn't even want to do this.
You're absolutely right. We didn't have a choice. But we had a duty to follow your father's wishes. After 30 years with the family, I'm not going to abandon that now.
You know what, Les, if you have to prove something to the family, can you just please prove it to the future and not the past?
Scott, I need to be honest with you. I've made a deal. Scott? What the hell is this?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Les. Seriously, Les?
Jesus Christ!
Les, listen.
Scott, no more listens. No more excuses, no more buts. James is coming with me. Yeah, Trelawney. Yeah, around the corner from you. I'm at the bar on Kingston Street, a dump of a place. No, not Cheers. JJ Foley's. Come on, James. Come on, James. Come on, James. Let's get out of here. Scott, I'm sorry.
Some loyalty, Les. I thought you owed me better than that.
You don't deserve that ace up your sleeve, Scott. Goodbye. Put those in there, please. Get yourself situated, Master James. I know you don't like this now, but it's for your own good. Thank you very much. James, I'm going to order some food for us. Yes, I'd like some room service, please. I would like a root beer. Oh, that's very disappointing. I will have an orange crush instead. And also, I'd like 2 banana splits, a banana daiquiri, a banana supreme, a griddle of hot dogs, a bunch of... Keep the change, you filthy animal. James, let's get out of here. No offense.
Oh, hey, Peterson. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave my bar. You see, the professor signed the papers over to me in her brain-addled stupor, so if you wouldn't mind vacating the premises.
Hey, Mac Jr. I'm gonna have to decline your offer.
Les!
Discount.
Hey, June.
Oh. La-dee-da. The bar's still mine, and so is your woman.
Yeah, right. Hey, June, let's ditch this creep, huh? June?
Ghost.
Master Scott!
Ready for that full penetrative sex?
Oh, you bet.
All right, Mac Jr. No more goons. No more kids to do a proper man's job. You burning the midnight oil? I like that, O'Connor. Good night, Bruce. Good night.
Why are the lights flickering?
We're on a backup generator. We had quite a power surge.
You think it was a blown fuse?
It might be a short circuit, too.
Well, kind of a nice mood setter. Very sultry. Kind of.
So, Les, what made you come back? I didn't think I was going to see you again.
Well, Master Scott, I've always considered myself an honorable man. And I was disgusted that I even thought of turning tail and going with Macmillan. It was also terrible to follow a corrupt, dying man's wishes rather than an idealistic man's dreams. That, and O'Connor tried to off me with that demon, Mac Jr. at the hotel.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that troglodyte with furry brows. I'm glad he's done with.
Yeah, you can thank my pet for that. He and Max Jr. had like a weird, creepy bromance code thing.
My apologies.
Meh, no love lost.
Well, enough of the drink for me, I think. I'm gonna have an orange crush. An orang crush.
But seriously, 2 men? Well, I killed like a demon, so I guess that's like 5 guys or something.
Come on, Scott, with a guitar? That was hardly a proper mauling the way I did to Mac Jr.
No, but I also released an Amber Hex.
Okay, Hurricane Spencer, this isn't an arm wrestling competition. Les, I'm very impressed. And you, my hero, were very romantic. To the brightest of futures.
To the darkest of pasts.
Master Scott, I am so glad you have found a respectable woman like June. Rather than torching herself alone all the time, wanking off to JPEGs of cats.
Oh my god. It wasn't JPEGs, so... Wow.
My apologies, I meant JPEG 2000.
Uh-huh.
Well, listen, next off we need to find James, a respectable female of the appropriate species.
I know this is an emotional time for you. Do you feel ready?
It's fine. I'm fine. Let's do this.
Perforia Ozark. Dan Parker. And it is my distinct honor to christen the legacy of Newtown with our first inter-special graduate, graduating magna cum laude, and sometimes a bit too loudly, James Peterson.
Way to go, James! All right, James! Woohoo! Great job!
June, get away from that filth. Peterson, grab your fucking monkey.
Dad, you need to stop.
Grab your monkey, Peterson. I'm taking you both down now.
Professor! You alright? You made it.
Scott, my boy, I wouldn't miss this for anything.
So sorry. I couldn't save him.
It's not a big deal. Like, we didn't even get along anyway.
Are you sure you're not mad?
No, of course not. Hey, let's go get some Italian ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I think the professor's got some catching up to do.
Feels like the end of the world.
Sometimes I feel like it might be. You know, because I just think about it, and it seems so crazy, so flashed with brilliance. I don't know. I'm just worried that things will never be the same again. Yeah. Well, my dad made his millions out of being the world's biggest asshole. I just don't really want to end up like him.
You don't have to. You can change things. You've already changed so much.
I've been thinking I just need to get out of Boston for a while. It's like get some perspective, you know?
Oh yeah?
Think you want to come?
Well, where are you thinking of going?
Well, I got to go to Seattle first and get some stuff taken care of. But who knows? We can just keep traveling until the money runs out.
What about Zulu?
Giving it away. Tired of this monkey business.
Oh my god. No, you're not giving it to James.
I actually looked into it and there's nothing preventing me from doing it. There's some like loophole in the system. I can just bypass it and give it to him.
Look, that sounds really cool and like it's really amazing, but I'm kind of worried you're rushing into things. What about 6 months from now, a year from now? What are you gonna do?
Well, I've actually been working on this side project and James agreed to fund it, so.
Yeah? What is it?
Okay, so zoos, they're only problematic because they keep the animals captive. But what if I came up with an idea that allowed animals to live in their natural habitat, but be ever present for all the children of the world?
Like a live feed or something?
No, here, let me show you. So with this, I can create a virtual 3D image of any animal. Any animal.
Any animal.
Even like the dead ones. So with this, I can show it the children of the world and for all the people who are interested, any animal, all right? And the live, actual living animals can be in their habitat and not be confined. But with this, we can see any animal 3D image, and then when people aren't needing anymore, it goes away. And you know, the dead animals can stay around a lot longer than humans, so.
So how does it work? Show me.
Okay, so just put this right here.
Oh.
Mr. Peterson? The dignitaries from the Ivory Coast have just arrived, sir.
Funny, you think I'm funny? That's funny. Clever, talented, sweet. You think I'm those two? That's cool. Attractive enough to sleep with every once in a while, but you don't find me beautiful, do you? You're smart. I think you're smart. So what? Organized, artsy fun. I think you're those also. Well, so attractive enough to want you to call all me yours, but you halted that. So it goes. I sat by your heating lamp, reading Steinbeck after we made love. You called me strange, we fit each other like two dry or shrunken gloves. I'm a romantic, you only think you are, but shallowness is your hubris. Let's stop all this pretending and address this. Just friends to what end? Do you love me for anything I am? It's not a commitment, just being a good friend. We're different, I accept it, not compatible, but you made my heart glow so, so bright. We're still friends, am I right? I sat naked in your cold apartment after we made love there. Found my way to a storyline I knew and crouched between the pages. The smell of love stitched itself up and clothed me where I hid. Don't you dare look at my care